If you're seeing this video right on your recommended, that is already a clear indicator to go and do something which most of us have already done and our parents have also done in our younger years. But all I want to say is that after watching this video, I genuinely really hope that this video will be enough for you to wake up and see and realize the fact that in this world, there are many better things to do and better ways how to chase the things you desire than go to these places. The first point which I want to mention from this video is that I can absolutely relate with you, brother. I can absolutely relate with you with one thing, that of which is the fact that since if you are in the self-improvement journey, if you are in the Christianity journey, if for some points and periods of your life you said, yes Lord, I surrender to you, my heart belongs to you now. If you are in this journey, then I can absolutely relate with you for the fact that you most likely feel disconnected from the world. You feel lonely, you feel miserable, you feel like you want connection, but nobody is there for you to connect. Like every single person around you is a copy and paste being that does the same things and follows the same advice and the same principles of what the world gives. Whereas yes, I'm gonna admit, just recently last week when I was in a different foreign country doing a student exchange, and the final day I decided to go to a rave party, right? I decided to go to this degenerate rave party with, yes, some parts of me obviously had these degenerate, disgusting desires within me. And at the same time, I also went there not because of degeneracy, but I also went there to see it for myself. On how exactly does it look like from a first person view and perspective. As well, yes, I have heard multiple people say to not go or to do this and that it's evil, that it's this demonic place. At the end of the day, I do acknowledge that, and I have sinned. Yes, I did a deep sin by going in there in the first place. There is a difference between seeing it for your own eyes and listening from the experiences of others. Now, by the way, I'm not saying you should use this as an excuse, but you get the point. I went there to see on how does it really look like. And the moment when I got into there, I absolutely really wasn't surprised to witness there on what I really witnessed, which is, it was just filled with degenerates that still like, oh yeah, brother, what's up? Oh yeah, just started to meet up. Then the woman came in, and then they started doing these sexual jokes, all of this stuff. While it was boring, and while it was boring in the first part, I can admit the second part, the middle part, was pretty fun, it's not for the sinful part. It really was for the part that I managed to spend some time with some people, I got to know some people better, and also managed to talk to women. Overall, the third part was really something that disgusted me and really quenched my heart the moment when I saw the real reality, what started to unfold. The real mask, which started to slip away from this face of the world. When I went outside, of that demonic place to just catch a breath and sit down and rethink on what I did, I saw a girl being carried out by 3 other of her friends, and she was partially paralyzed. And moreover, she had foam coming out of her mouth. There was something not right in her drink. And she wasn't the only one. Soon enough, the second, the third, and then the fourth one came out of that place. And soon enough, I saw people, I saw violence, I saw bottles being smashed on the floor, and people just laughing about it. What was more disgusting is that I saw genuine women coming up on high points of the room of the place where I was in, and they started dancing seductive dances. Genuinely, that's what they did. They started doing seductive dances and tried to seduct whatever they try to seduct. And it was really, really disgusting. That is when it got weird, nasty, and all that stuff. And then at that point, I said to myself, I don't care what I'm gonna miss out. I'd rather leave, whereas my life is more precious than whatever the world is about to offer me next. And what I just explained to you is exactly a one-to-one, full script, uncensored script on how these parties look like. Whereas if you think that these parties are more to it, trust me, they're not. That's all there is this world offers to these parties. Moreover, it convinces you with the lie that this is the highest form of pleasure. These parties in your younger years, it's the highest form of pleasure. And if you manage to do it right, you're gonna be happy for a very long time. You have some really great memories. But what you have to understand is that these parties aren't all to life. The joy which you see these people have, it's not true joy. It's genuine, not true joy. What this really is just a blanket being put on these people's emptiness, these people's misery, and their sin, what they're dealing with. They're simply putting on a blanket that dissolves in a few moments. Whereas Jesus specifically had said to all of us that what shall profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul in the process? And this is what the world makes you feel. The world always programs your mind to make you feel like you own the world, like you have conquered the world, like there's nothing stopping you. But at that same moment, while it's molding your mind to think like this, pulling you into pride and egotism, at the same time, it's also sucking out your soul, dulling your spirit, dulling your heart, dulling your genuine desire for true happiness and communion. For as there is more to life than these parties. There genuinely is more to these parties than what the world offers you. There genuinely is more. The reason why people, they say it's not more, it's because they are so deep into their sin. They're so deep into the sin that they have accepted sin as their culture, as their lifestyle. And those who accept sin as their lifestyle will never find true happiness. They will never find true joy. They will never find the thing what is more valuable, more fulfilling, and more joyful. This quick pleasure, instant gratification, instant fun. Because brother, you genuinely come out of it feeling like crap. You come out of it with guilt, with questions on what am I doing with my life. All you're genuinely doing is you're making a story which sounds the same as everybody else's story in their younger years. Instead of a story which you can tell not only to your grandchildren but to generations on end on how you found Christ, how you went through periods of uncertainty, on pain, and just an adventurous story, which in the beginning there was pain, and then afterwards, boom, suddenly everything changed and your life is different. Isn't that the story which you want to tell to the people, to the masses in the future? Is that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Yeah, sure, I'm being left out of the world. Yeah, sure, I've abandoned degeneracy in my life. Yeah, sure, it feels lonely. It's the purest definition of loneliness. Because the fact that I've disconnected the world from myself, I feel lonely because most of the world is filled with worldly believers. But that's what makes it more fun. It makes it more fun because I get to find people who I can really trust, who I can call my brothers. And overall, if you also have the same situation, also have the same problem, if you want the brotherhood to call you as brothers, then I also recommend you join our Crusade, our community. First link in the description. That's exactly what I created this community for. Not to be a cash grab, but to be a community of brothers who then I can call my own, and we can charge into battle together. And so besides the point, please brother, please don't go to these parties. Genuinely don't go. And if you still go either way, then please be careful. Please be careful and have strong moral values. For as if you don't have strong moral values, you will fall into a pit that will be painful to crawl out of. It's all besides the point. If I manage to engulf a spark within your spirit after this video, after this rant which I told to you. And if you want to support this ministry also financially, if you want to support me and also my own crippling times, do so by donating $3 and become a member of us. Because it genuinely helps me out. It genuinely helps me out, even if it's an insignificant amount of money. So besides the points, if you also liked, you can also like and subscribe to support this ministry. First, these are things that genuinely help me out to push this truth towards the whole algorithm. If you like to, you can also comment down below if you support my message or not. You can also comment down amen if you like to, for as any message is appreciated. And besides the points, thank you all for watching, and I see you, brothers, in our crusade and tomorrow. Jesus loves you. Never stop believing.